Hey, hello, buddy. This is Purge. I'm going to be going over the International Battle Pass that came out yesterday. If you guys don't know what this is the typical fundraising method that Valve has been using to raise money for TI for the last couple of years, since I believe TI 4, TI 3, TI 3 I think was when it first started. So basically, it's very similar to the other battle passes that you guys have been getting, except it's even better. It has a lot of really cool stuff. So let's go over it really quick. That way you guys can see what's in it. And I already bought one, so we can take a look at it in game. Haven't actually had a chance to take a look at it yet. So this is the Aegis, obviously. There's a water theme for this year's TI. So you're going to see a lot of that. The current price pool is already a shitload of money. This started at 1.6 million, I believe. Last year it got up to 20.7 million, I believe. So that's a crap load of money. Qualifying for TI is a huge deal. So they're coming out with a multiplayer campaign. Apparently it's coming later this month, and there's going to be an Act 2 in July. So I think it's like basically like a campaign thing like you do in a normal game, where you go through a story and there's maps and stuff, but you're actually going to be able to do it with other people. So that should be really fun, actually. I'll probably stream that with my friends, do some kind of series or something like that. It's going to be set in Dark Reef, underwater most likely, and party with 3 friends, battle through a diverse landscape of loathsome monsters, etc. So that should be pretty cool. Looks like Diablo, basically. I always thought that Diablo is kind of similar to Dota in terms of the top-down perspective, which makes a lot of sense, obviously, because they're both based on Blizzard games, right? Diablo's a Blizzard game, and Warcraft 3 is a Blizzard game, and Dota's based on Warcraft 3. So top-down, you have a couple skills that you cycle through. You have to like kite, move around, attack, move, shit like that. So always felt a little similar. There's items and things. So Battle Point Tribute, just like before. Team Quests. Oh, I didn't even see this before. That's kind of cool. Team Quest, that'll probably be something like end in 20 minutes or something, maybe. Alright, I saw this in a stream and I was very confused. Prestige Towers. The battle level totals of each team will be combined to construct special Prestige Towers. So it'll look cooler depending on how many levels you have. That one looks the most boring. I assume this is the best one. I don't know. I really don't know. Q Trivia. This is back. Do you get anything from this? Okay, you can get battle level boosting trivia achievements. So as you level up your trophy, it probably gives you battle levels. That's kind of cool. This is what they had, I believe, for Boston. They didn't have it for Kiev, I don't believe. But that'll be cool. I think I spent like $10 on fantasy cards last time, maybe 15, maybe 20. No, I spent at least 15 or 20. I bought 2 rounds, I remember. But I don't remember if I just bought 1 more pack or 2 more. Can't remember. This is kind of cool, Rank Double Down. So this basically lets you bet your game outcome and get double the MMR or lose twice the MMR if you win or lose. So it's kind of cool. Rank match once per week if with a level 1. And you can do more depending on the level of your account. So that's kind of cool. So this is interesting because it's a little gambly, obviously, which is kind of funny. But the cool part about this is that it allows you to get out of the MMR that you're at a little bit faster, which is kind of nice. Or lose. I mean, you could still lose those games. But if you feel confident, I basically recommend picking your best hero and going in the best lane in the games that you do this is probably the best thing to do. But keep in mind, if you do lose 50 MMR, that sucks, but you'll probably get back to your MMR anyways, right? If you're a good player. If you're higher than your MMR, if you're playing better than your MMR currently is, then it's not going to matter if you lose. You'll be able to get it back. Because if you lose too much MMR, it makes your next games a lot easier to win, actually. So, kind of cool. New relics. I didn't see what this was. 10 Battle Pass owners will win a relic they can equip as a global item on every hero. Then it's just a drop in the bucket to walk away with the grand prize or extra battle points. So basically, if you get a relic, it's tradable and marketable. So basically, if you get lucky, you will get a shitload of money if you want to sell it. So, and that's 10 per week? Yeah. So 10 per week. I like that they're coming out with items that are more rare again because they kind of all died with the whole chest thing. Because they changed it so that if you buy enough chests, that you get every item instead of it being completely RNG, which kind of killed some of the enjoyment of opening chests because it wasn't as RNG, which is good for people, but it was less good for having fun chest opening crap. I mean, it's basically gambling, so it's kind of negative anyways, right? But I like that they're going to start doing more super rare items. So you have to play 3 games every week. Token Away Dream, I already saw that. Arcana Vote, yeah, these are the last 3 Arcana heroes. I didn't remember that PA was the original Arcana Vote hero, but Zeus was the year before, and then obviously we got Jug like 2 months ago or something like that. Time to vote for a new one. There's some rumors that IO's coming as well because it's not in the vote. So that's kind of exciting because IO narrowly lost and everybody was upset, said rigged, stuff like that. So IO Arcana, guys, it's on the way, right? Curious who'll win this year, but I'd love to see a support win because mid, carry. Yeah, could use some more support. Arcanas. Seasonal matchmaking, this is back as well. So this is this will probably be like, what, international matchmaking or whatever. So you can basically calibrate to a new MMR. And through the season, you have to play 40 games, and then you can replace your MMR, your ranked MMR, with that new one. I believe you can also derank with this if you want to. So if you guys haven't played your ranked MMR in a long time and you feel like your MMR is lower, just play seasonal. You'll have to buy a compendium, obviously. It's like $9 or something, $8. You'll have to play 40 games on it after calibrating, and then you can replace your new MMR. So this should get more people playing again. It will separate the pools, though, is the only downside. But I'll probably play this just to dick around. Like maybe when I play seasonal, I'll only play like mids or something like that, because that way I can figure out what my my MMR if I only play mid heroes is. For example, it's gonna be way lower than my actual MMR, which right now is a little bit lower. It's like 5,800. So I'm sure my solo is probably like 54 or something like that, maybe 53. But if I stick to heroes that I'm good at, then I'll probably be fine. Battle Cup. Same thing. Weekend Battle Cups. I think, does this qualify you for TI? I can't remember. It doesn't say. You can predict the prize pool for an extra 10 levels, which is quite a lot. And Compendium will come out eventually. I assume this isn't ready. I mean, the qualifiers haven't even happened yet. All right, and probably the best part about TI is just a shitload of Immortals that are really fancy and do cool things. You know, when I look through this, I think I only looked through Treasure 1. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They haven't released these yet. They're probably still working on them. So if you get a headshot, it shows this like duck getting shot, which is honestly kind of annoying. It also says ho ho ha ha on it. This is quite obnoxious. I actually don't think I'll use this personally. But maybe it has a really cute sound. Who knows? This one's kind of cool. Custom rage effect. It's definitely very graphically intensive, that's for sure. And it also gives him a tail. The color scheme's really good. Gives him this like back brain thing. That's cool, right, guys? CM has this really cool immortal. I think she's got like 3 immortals now, but unfortunately most of them I don't like. The first one changes her hair to this like ice crown thing, and I don't want to have that. Then she has a staff one, I think, as well, if I'm not mistaken. But I like my staff and my hairpiece, so I just never want to use them. But this one I'll probably use, unless it really messes up my cosmetics. There were some complaints that it blocks vision. You can't see what hero it is when you frostbite them, but which is true. It could hurt you a little bit, pay to lose in some ways, but I think it's cool, so I'll use it. Whatever. Clinks gets this like giant urn thing on the back, so he shoots different arrows. They kind of look like Desolator arrows a little. It kind of looks misshapen, like it's so big on his back. I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of it, but hey, who plays Clinks anyways, right, guys? I don't know what this is, but it's pretty cool. This effect is interesting. Monkey King gets one. I don't know if I'll use this either. Staff of Gun Yu. I mean, it looks fancy. Just gives him a slightly different thing. Why would you want to give up your Monkey King bar at level 1, though? Surely that's better. This is kind of crazy. It's like drilling into his head for some reason. I don't know why. Looks on for drilling out the goo, I guess. But it does have a pretty cool animation. I wish these would play faster. I'll definitely use that. I actually have really bad bristleback items, so I should maybe buy a set. Broodmother. Kind of creepy. Got little spiders on her back. You can shoot them at people. It has a cool effect. It's kind of cute. There's a golden one of these, which I'm not going to bother waiting for. And the Sark one as well. This one's super rare, ultra rare. So the Brood one is rare. This is very rare, and this is ultra rare. Works for Dark Pact. It's pretty cool. It's a little visually intense, I must say, but I expect we will see pro players use this. And Sark's maybe gone out of the meta occasionally, but I don't think he's ever going to go away from pubs personally. So that's the first round. We still got 2 more rounds for treasures. So if you buy there's like an upgraded battle pass, cannot be traded. Okay, so basically the Immortals, they can only be gifted, traded or marketed through the international. So after TI, they can be gifted, and the ultra rare items can be traded immediately. Okay. Wait. This is confusing to me. It's like I'm reading patch notes. Immortal items cannot be traded or marketed through the International 2018. Does that mean that you can't trade them or market them for a whole year through the International? So probably like a year later, they'll let you sell them or trade them. But you can gift them once. So you can gift them, and if they're ultra rare, they can be traded immediately. So that probably, does that mean they can't be marketed though? So does that mean you have to do like a third-party transaction, I guess, to get these? I don't even know. These are like caster sounds that you can put on your chat wheel. It's kind of cool. Except they're sounds, they're not. Does it actually like play the audio clip? I don't even know. This will be kind of interesting. Huh. There's a new map. This has really good FPS apparently, so I'm going to probably use it. It was apparently well designed. It looks really interesting actually. Looks beautiful. It's basically like we're playing underwater. This terrain does not expire. That's pretty cool. So you get to keep this forever. I actually didn't even see this. What is this? Oh, it's a shark boat. I see. So it does a shark ulti instead of a boat. How much money do I have to spend? 225. Okay, this is kind of like the Legion Commander thing. Was that last TI? Or was that like Boston or something? I don't remember. 225. That's pretty cool. I actually like playing Kunkka support a lot right now. Kunkka tied under announcer pack. No surprise, level 75. So this is basically a ultra rare. Okay, you get one at level 83, and every 50 levels you get another one. It contains one of these 3 immortal chests, but it also has an ultra rare chance to get an additional treasure containing one of a number of limited run items. So in this extra rare list, there's only this many of these things coming out. And some of these, I obviously recognize the name, like I'm sure you guys have all seen them, but things like the Pipe of Dezun is worth like $200 or something like that on the market. It's extremely expensive. It's the Dazzle one that looks like a pipe. Dragon Claw hooks are expensive. Like a lot of these, Fire Lotus Belt is a Lena item. That it's like a belt that has a bunch of like nice animations. Contusa the Script Sword, I have that one. It's a jug sword. So there's a lot of very expensive items here. So for every 50 compendium levels, you get one of these. Which gets one of these, but has a small chance to get one of these, which gets you one of these items. And I'm sure like the 25 things are incredibly expensive. Is Burning Fiend the Arcana? I don't even know. Bunch of new taunts. Do I care about any of these? I don't know. I'd have to see what they look like. This one looks pretty funny, I know. There's another courier. Oh, it's a Boots of Speed. I didn't even see this. I like skip past almost immediately. Oh, it's a Boots of Travel? Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, that's pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie. A Lotus Orb? No way. Alright, this is adorable. I saw this and I was like, don't care. It's a crab. But the fact that it has actual Dota items, that's pretty fucking cool, I must say. Is Aegis the best one? That's a very high level. I don't even know how they calculate this. Like, where should we put this level at? So I should have, I bought the expensive pack, so I'm like level 70 or something. So I've got the boots. Boots of Travel is pretty cute though. I like the Poor Man's Shield. I actually like this so much I want to look at it again. Some of these are out of control. I don't know where he puts his body. I think I like the Necro 3 the best, maybe. Octarine Core is a lot out of control. Is it safe to put your little... Nah, I like the Scotty. Scotty's really cool. These are all awesome. Let's be real. I don't know if I'll get up this high in levels, though. New River Vials, just like last time. It's always fun to see these in pro games. The Blood Vial. Okay, these are really expensive. Holy shit. I would see Electric Vials a lot, I felt like. I'd see those all the time in pro games. I don't even think I used all my vials. Never did. A bunch of seasonal effects, things like animation changes. They're all water themed. Some of these are pretty cool. So level up, Yule Scepter. It's like a water jet kind of. Which ones do I kind of like? Oh yeah, the later ones are really awesome actually. These only work while the TI season is happening, so these will go away. I think the ice one was last time, right? Was that Boston maybe? Don't remember. Everything looks a little... Press the bottle! There we go, thank you. This one, question marks for denies. The Maelstrom one I thought was the coolest. This is really cool. It looks like water jets, kind of. Who buys mech anyways, right guys? Radiance effect. The Shiva is actually the best one by far. That's so baller. So cool. And that stops there. Bunch of emoticons. Again, Aegis at 1,000. I got one at TI5 was when I got this. I don't think I really want to get one every year. It just doesn't feel worth it. But Aegis on in-game hero. Oh, that's what that is. I saw somebody had that and I was very confused. It's like, what is this little icon next to their name? But it's a little Aegis icon next to their name. That makes sense. So I got the level 75. Which technically, if you think of the cost difference, that's like what, 74 levels. So if I did that, it would have been 3 of these. So I basically saved $3 whole by buying the level 75 battle pass. I probably should have done the math first. But that's pretty cool. So, all right, so this is all the stuff that we'll see in game. Let's hop in that. Remove. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much shit on my screen. Oh, Arcana vote? Hell yeah. Would I buy a Dazzler Arcana? Alright, Enigma Arcana would be awesome. I only got 16 votes. No way, all the fucking cores are winning, guys. Who knew? Who actually knew? A Baden? Ugh. There's no way Dazzle wins. I shouldn't waste my points. Leshrac one would be cool. Literally no supports. Someday a support just might win. I would be totally down for an Enigma. I feel like this is going to win no matter what. Alright, there's my votes. Let's go back. Claim. Thank you. Claim. Rank double down. Seasonal terrain. Accept. 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 There's my little bro. Oh, that's a ward. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I was going to say, I was like, no player is technically in yet. What is this? Oh shit, another 5 player packs. Hell yeah. I don't understand. What is this? Let you add bonus tokens to the wagers of everyone on your team. So it's basically like I think I'm for sure going to win this match, therefore I can double bet. I think is how it works. Basically an encouraging way to play with your friends, which I definitely need. Boo, boo, boo. Accept. Oh, hell yeah. You guys get to see me spin and everything. That's usually the part where I spin. There was this one time at Boston when I was doing Weatherman there that I spun and I was very close to an Arcana. I took a video of it too, just in case, but I didn't make it. Bristleback announcer? Dude, I literally just bought this set not even like a week ago. I swear to God. I'm screwed. I just bought this. Watch. See, look at all this shit. It's right here. I was like, you know what I don't have? I don't have that Medusa set, and I think it's really cool. I really like this set. It's actually amazing. I don't know who made it. Was it Valve? I don't know. But I really like the set. It's like got an Eye of Scotty and really cool set. Alright, let's go back to where we were. Well, I'll just have to sell it, I guess. What is this? I don't know what that means. Do you have to hit 10 to vote for the Arcana or something? Is that how it works? Maybe that's how it was, I will accept that. Oh, dude, I could have spin so many times. Should have gone a little bit lower. That was the wrong spin spot. Is that a jug? No, it's a Legion. Legion Arcana. So I still don't have Legion Arcana. I don't have... What else? Oh god, I want this. That's a DC DC one, I think. I'm good. More player packs. I actually really like fantasy, so I think that'll be... I think maybe they're giving a lot of player packs away because they want more people to play fantasy, because not that many people play. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. More emoticons. Okay, so we're actually gonna get sounds that we can play. That's pretty obnoxious. Oh, I can instantly customize my chat wheel. I literally don't use chat wheel. Let's do it. I don't even know what my hockey is. Wow! 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 It's actually...
Brutal, savage, ranked.
That's what I'm gonna play. I have no idea what those are. That's what would be so funny. Oh fuck, a crybaby. Oh my god. Sykes is gonna play that so often on his stream.
Brutal, savage, ranked.
People are gonna... God, these are gonna be so fucking toxic, dude. Okay, let's change some of this shit. Applause. Well, I've never called missing in my life, so let's get rid of this one. Charge. How do we do this? I don't think I'll use a couple more of these, I think. Let's return to hotkeys. What is my chat wheel? It's not even cute. Let's see, what am I not using? H or some shit? I bet you... Oh, there it is, this hold position, of course. That thing that I always use. You know, it'd be nice if I could, like, search to see if I use a certain hotkey. That would be kind of cool. I feel like I don't use G right now for anything. Maybe that would be a good idea. G for some kind of an item. Part of the problem is that almost all my item hotkeys are actually used with the same finger. Like 4, 5, 6 is all my pointer finger, basically. Which is kind of negative, because if I need to press 2 of them rapidly, it's difficult to do. I mean, I've still got, like, C and crap like that, but... Or what I could do maybe is change Z. I think I use Z to grab items right now, but... I use that hotkey, but rarely, so maybe I should put that on, like, an item hotkey or something. That might be a good idea. Because I actually really don't like the 6 one. I barely use it. So what if I do, like... Z, and then I find grab items, take stash items, and put this on like G or something like that. I also use Q for push to talk, which is probably a mistake. It's definitely easy though. Oops. Did you know this is going to become a hotkey video, guys? Not me. I really don't use G though, seriously. Yeah, I guess not. Space C. Do I use X? X? No X? I don't use X? Seriously? So many things that I could be doing. Well, my hotkeys are going to be all over the place and kind of stupid, but I'll mess with this later. I think there's a lot of things there that I need to use. Oh, 16 additional, I see. Is that per week? I bet that's per week. That's how it used to be. Oh, hell yes. 250s, hell yes. Accept. So basically what you should actually do is group with other people that have really high level compendiums and do these like 1,000 token tribute things. Oh shit, dude. 2 Battle Cup tickets. All I'm doing is taking. Right there. That's the Arcana area. Alright, what is this? Is this Techie's Arcana? I can't even tell. What is that? Oh, I'm not even close. Okay, that's something I actually don't have. I'll never know what it was. Okay. Dude, there's actually so many player packs. They really want people to play fantasy. I'm actually, I mean, I'm slightly not surprised. It's kind of a pain in the butt because you have to like check in every day and... But I think fantasy is really fun. I'd recommend it if you guys haven't tried it. That is definitely a Legion commander. Whoa, did you see that spin? It accelerated. If that didn't accelerate, that was an Arcana. What is this? Oh, that would have been so good. Fuck. That's like $3 value instead I get this shit. I can sell it. Hell yeah, I'll sell that. It's probably worth like 40 cents. More player packs. Dude, that means I don't have to buy player packs this time. I can just... It's already spent all this money on a compendium. I will accept that. Alright, so. Where's the good shit start? I'm just kidding. There's a lot of good stuff here. This one's good. Level 200 for that Kunkka Immortal thing. What is this? Wait. You have to be 150 to get this. I'm confused. I thought I already got something like that. Let's see what everything I got. Oh, that's right. I got to open all these things too. Oh, this is Spring Train is what this is. I see. This is old. You guys should all recognize this one, I think. Okay, so to get the Dark Reef thing, I have to hit level 150. Don't actually know what my Kunk items are right now, but... Okay, that's pretty obnoxious looking. That one's so stupid. Okay. Alright, and then... Is that it? Unlock emoticons. Unlock emoticons. I don't think I've ever cared about that. Oh shit, they changed color. See what they look like. Alright, shifty minnows. Okay, what's the difference? Okay, the color changes. Color is changed again. Color is changed a 4th time. And now the color is changed a 5th time. Naturally, gold is the best. Alright, where was the... unlock? Yes. I will add this to shuffle. I think that's a nice little thing. Okay, what's up next? Let's open some treasures. So I got 5. That means I'm going to get 5 out of 6. The ones that I want are the CM1, the Bristleback one, and that's about it. Can you only buy levels to get these? I think that is the case, actually. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, that means that, well, okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go equip it. And instantly make sure it doesn't, what's all this text? Oh my god. 2 battle pass levels, that's actually never worth it, I don't think. It's better to save these to sell if you can. But again, I don't know if you can do that anymore. Alright. Okay, this is pretty fancy, not gonna lie. Shoulder. I used to have... Didn't use that. I think I used these. No, I actually just used regular, I think. Oh, what is this stupid bow thing? Ugh. There's a lot of shit going on here, I must say. That's right, I forgot about this staff. This is my staff that I've been using for a long time. There's definitely some cool weapons and stuff. Yule's Force, but I put all these like fancy gems on it, so I mean, can't really just give that up now. Same thing with this one. Kinetic, Frostbitten, Gold spent, Wards purchased. Mike's arms. I don't even think I have a full set. That actually fits with the Arcana a lot better. Not sure I'm the biggest fan of the Mantle, but it will have to do. Honestly, I don't even remember leveling this up or choosing to have the dog. I don't know how many ward kills we had to get, but I have a small dog. She was sleeping, but now a dog outside is barking. Oh god, that looks hilarious. Oh, it's so stupid, but... Did I get rid of my... Yeah, I got rid of my other Immortals, apparently. There was a staff, I think. No, wasn't it a head? Yeah, this thing. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. It actually fits, like, the Mantle a lot better. It makes their hair a different color. It does give you that different Nova that looks cool, but... Can't do it. Maybe I can. Put the gems. Can I take the gems out and put them in something else? Is that doable? I think that still costs money. This is probably the best video I've ever made. I'm quite sure of it. There is just so much shit going on here. I wish this was less flashy, honestly. It kind of gets out of control. I'm not one for dress up, but do not like the bow. Let's see just how stupidly fancy this makes everything.
Ice is nice.
Level up to max. Damage, cast range. Hell yeah. Yo, I actually had so much fun. I played Crystal Maiden the other day. And I went the Nova damage. It was so good. With that said, the Frostbite duration's really good too, but... Free spells. I mean, it's definitely cooler. It's very subtle, I must say. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I must say. I don't know. I think I might be moving over. I'll have to do all the slotting stuff later, I guess. So I think I'm finally sold. So I didn't like this by itself, but I think with all this other crystal shit that's out of control, it's probably, unfortunately, for the best. It's dark times, man. Giving into the flare. Alright, did I not do anything else? Oh yeah, I opened one. Only opened one. Open. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, a big huge surprise. Goodbye. This is not a good one. Yep, we're screwed. Okay. I want the Monkey King and the Bristle. I want the Clinks the least. I'm fucked. Whatever. I'll equip it. Alright. I mean, I didn't even know if I was going to use the Monkey King one anyways. Well, that's okay. I'll get at least one more, I'm sure, just by leveling up. I'm honestly just gonna have to try it out. What is this, shoulder? Wait, where is it? Is it back? Oh, it's the back, but I like my Sharpie's rug thing. This just looks so out of control. Don't start barking. Don't do it. Wish I could just buy those repeatedly. Guess I can't over here, huh? Oh yeah, I was like, where the fuck are the headshots, dude? It's like, how am I not headshotting? Alright, there's literally no, I mean, it's kind of nice because it's really obvious when you get a headshot. Shrapnel tower damage. Forever going to be a 0. That's sad, actually. I really liked the cape that I had on the back of my sniper. It's almost... It's very close to... very, very close to sounding like a full auto weapon. That barrel cooldown. Well, I am a slave to the items, I guess. Please don't bark. Please. Hey. Hey. Go back to sleep. Took my dog to the dog park this morning for like an hour, and it's rainy today. So she got super muddy, so I had to give her a bath when I got back. So I had like a lot of playing, and I had to give her a bath, so she's probably really tired. Yet still she wakes up. Oh, nice. It's just like dripping on the ground. That's great. This is probably the worst talent in existence. Almost as bad. Who else has a terrible one? Level 15 Night Stalker. It's like plus 300 mana. I don't care. 10 magic resistance, honestly, I think is the perk. This gives you a little spell amp, but it doesn't really matter because you don't really need spell amp that much. I don't even think it increases your Searing Arrows damage, if I'm not mistaken. Wonder if there's an easy way to find out. What if I do... Actually, I should just do it with a dummy target. So my range is like within 6.
Yes.
Okay, so basically this should see an improvement.
Yes.
Oops.
I alight to battle.
Or to make it more obvious.
Light my way.
Alright, I actually fucking hate that talent so much. It actually does nothing. It doesn't increase your Searing Arrows damage either. Which I wasn't sure if it would, but it clearly doesn't, right? Otherwise we would see it. So it would work for like Maelstrom. If I get a Maelstrom, it'll amp the damage that Maelstrom does, but that's about it. So I actually hate this perk, Tenant. I think every time I play Clinks I'll get magic resistance. 10% is actually a lot, especially when if you're running around ulting things, then your HP is going to be pretty high. 10% is like 170. I feel like it's better than the Int. The Int is just mana. A little bit of mana regen. It's so bad. 15 strength, 300 HP. This hero is honestly just kind of a tanky hero by design. Is sort of how the hero works. 10 magic resistance. Searing Arrows damage is a lot, but 300 HP is good too. You could just go magic resistance strength stats. It's probably not worth it though. I don't know. The thing's pretty cool though. What about with this though? So it does look fancier, I think. Yeah, it does. It just has more of a red. That's probably the best thing about this, I think, because Syrian Arrows alone looked kind of boring, but now it's a little bit, it's even harder to see that they have a Deso. That looks really, really cool. That makes the Immortal worth it, in my opinion. Alright, and let's go to my hero loadout. My very, very basic... Oh, this is actually the set. This is definitely the set for this. Was it your legs? What changes? Not much. I got this little butt cape. Or it's actually less bands on the legs. But what's this? What am I seeing in this icon? Where is this? Oh, it's his lower butt. Okay, so look at his booty. There's a couple more spikes there. Extra spikes. But it clips right through the other item, unfortunately. Which Valve was like, eh. It's a common set anyways, right? Who's got this? Nobody has this. I have it, though. So, I can give up some, like, leg bracers in exchange for the Tramp Stamp spike belt. Which I think is going to be the right choice. Why wouldn't you want more spikes? Like, look, that's where definitely where you attack lifesteal. Now you can't. Oh, it's got a new icon. That's really cool. I am actually such a sucker for new icons. Like consistently a sucker for that. 15 attack speed, $5 stats. I feel like the $5 stats is just so good. I think everybody gets health. Everybody gets evasion, I'm pretty sure. Almost always you get the armor. Okay, see that little spike belt? I mean, it's there somewhere. That's the best way to play Dota 2. It's there. That's pretty cool. I feel like my lifestealer finally looks decent. And last item. I should probably equip it. I actually did get the Arcana. But the Monkey King bar looks so good. I'm sure this looks cooler at level 6 though. With your water. So I will level to max. I fucked up. What I wanted is to spam level up all the way, because I didn't want to transform. Because the Arcana transforms, right? When your ultimate gets skilled. So, attack speed. This is actually really bad, I realized the other day. This one's much better, the 40 damage. Because the 40 damage actually does more per hit on average. Because this is, you have to hit 4 times just to get the Jingo Mastery damage. So it's actually like 300 damage over 8 hits. Which requires you to hit 4 times and then get the payoff in the last 4. So you do get more lifesteal from it. Because those are the hits that you get bonus lifesteal. But it's probably not worth it. Because it's only like, what? 35 HP per hit. Maybe 40. Less than that. Because they have reduction. So this perk, 40 damage perk's way better. With that said, 20% magic resistance is really high. But if you don't go the 275 health, you're crazy. It's kind of the way it is, unfortunately. Almost everybody gets 40 damage, but because that also applies to your ulti. Magic resistance, man, that shit's good. I think almost everybody I've seen has gotten this, but anyways, so this really helps you appreciate how long the range is, I must say. There we go. Is that not beautiful? That's actually beautiful. I will never get a level 2 ulti ever again. How's it look with this one? Not bad. Definitely better with the level 2 one. Although you don't spend a lot of time at level 2, I must say. And then finally. That's alright. The problem is that you change all the time, so. Alright, I guess that's it, huh? I've done pretty much everything except for actually play games. Purchase levels, can I? It's Slark's Riptide Rumble. I don't know what that is. This is the multiplayer campaign that's coming. Oh, yes, I can vote more. 32 more votes. Okay. Quap. Quap was robbed the year before. Quap lost to PA, I think. Most of these heroes are underplayed. These 3 heroes are going to lose right away because they're just... I wonder if they seeded this. That would be kind of fun. Let's look. Oh, yeah, actually, they did, I think. Because Pudge has a double buy. It looks like they actually seeded it this time. Which is really good because the heroes that win too often, it's like they would just take out so many potential fan favorites that didn't have the chance to gain momentum. So they put all the... they gave them all buys. Lifestealer, Wraith King, just like super popular heroes that always go far. Timbersaw would be cool. Spirit Breaker. Yeah, it's all like... Well, Tinker got one. Drow Ranger, really? Ugh. What a waste of a fucking Arcana. Storm Spirit would be cool. AM Pass Line would be good. That's the only support I think we've seen so far. Other than Bounty, I guess. Line is the only one with the buy. Anyone else? Necro Phos. Slardar would be cool. Ursa, Bloodseeker. It's just all cores. Basically, Wind Ranger could be support. Luna, Faceless Void, Axe, Sven, Weaver. Yep, my complaint is not enough supports. There's like almost no supports in this one, actually. Dazzle would have to be Drow. Dazzle can do that. I'm going to put my votes behind Dazzle, actually. That's my call. I'd prefer a Dazzle Arcana over Abaddon, even if Abaddon's more popular right now. Fuck it. Upset him. Because if Dazzle beats Abaddon, I think Dazzle can beat Drow Ranger. And then he just has to be one of these 3, which is probably not possible. I feel like Tinker would win this, but... What do you do with an OD Arcana? He's only got like 2 active skills. Three skills, basically. An ult that people rarely use, Banish, and his first skill. Who gives a shit? Dazzle's got 4 skills that do cool things. Shouldn't have voted for Enigma. He was going to win anyways. I don't think Dazzle will win this. Maybe. Abaddon's pretty popular, though. He's a very commonly picked game. Commonly picked hero. Desert Sands Baby Roshan. That's pretty cool. Alright, what else we got? Quests. Oh god, I haven't even looked at the fucking quests yet. Alright. It's going to be the longest video ever made. That's a great starting quest. I'm super into this beginner. A lot of the other ones are like, place 30 wards. Route 10 to 20, 30. Okay, I like that. I think the quests last time were real sloppy. There were a lot of bad ones. This is pretty good. Shiva's lasts for 4 seconds, I think. This is a great side quest. The ones that are really important, actually, are the ones that start the branch. Like this. These 2 points are really big, and this point is really big. So this one's a little specific, certainly. Roots is a little specific, but okay, that's a Crystal Maiden one, obviously. Okay. 2, 4, 6 kills or assists on heroes while they're disabled. That's super by your stun. That one's really easy to get. Wards. This one you have to get an E-Blade. So this is like a Morphling game, basically. I haven't seen Tinkers go E-Blade in a long time, actually. What does this mean exactly? Does this mean tower kills? I like the positioning. It's like somewhere that could be... Do I like this? What does this even mean? How do you get 4,000 gold for your team? Is that like assists? Is that kills? I don't know. I mean, you could bounty, I guess, would work, but... that one's pretty straightforward. That one's pretty easy. Kind of. Okay. That one's cool. Ooh, that's a lot of points, actually. Actually, all these... Everything past here is a lot of points, actually. This one, too. Wow, there's actually so many points on a lot of these challenges. 800 is a shitload. That's going to be, looks like there's really good ways to level up. This is probably, I actually might spend a lot of time doing quests now. Like normally I don't care that much because the rewards are mediocre, but TI quests are always god tier. You get so many good things. Let's go to the next path. What do we got? A Luna set. Wasn't somebody making something kind of like this? Anuxa Moons was kind of similar. It's not quite the same, but definitely cool. Okay, Strength Heroes. Okay, that's cool. This is gonna ruin some pubs right here. Oh, nice. There's 2 ways to start. That's really cool. Win games with agility. Bash. Purge. Should say Dispel, actually. Should say Dispel. I don't even think Purges exist anymore, do they? The skill Purge is there, but... Bloodstone. Okay. These are pretty cool. I like these. That one's straightforward, just like a micro hero of some kind. That one might be tough. How much is... I don't know if that's a shitload. It's like... 6-slotted is usually around like 26k or something like that. It's kind of a lot. But I bet if you have a good game, it's possible. Pretty cool. And the last... What is this? Alright, that's a pretty baller set, I'm not gonna lie. And it's got an animation. What's number 2? It doesn't say. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I close this out? So how do I get this? I don't understand. 12 quests with at least 1 star to receive the item set reward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 13. Okay, and this is actually really cool because you can pick any of them. There was a lot of times in the last one where I was just stuck on one that I didn't necessarily want to have to pick a hero to do it. I just kind of would go into games and... Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, these are all pretty cool. Alright. Wagering tokens. I don't know when you get those, I must say. Once in-game, determine your wager account. Battle points. Level up. Holy shit, these guys won a lot of points yesterday. That's like 13 levels or something. 13, 18 levels. I'm not surprised. These are always the guys that have the most. Dude, people have been playing pubs. Not me. I will now, though. Alright, anything I should really pay attention to? Weekly challenges, daily heroes. I never do this shit. I never do dailies or weeklies. Got that. Tip of player. Is this one 50? Alright, let's do some math. Is it worth it to be generous, guys? Where are we at? Come on, calculator, open. Alright, 2,000 divided by 50. 40 per donate. So that means that we're losing money. Not worth it. Because if you do 50 times 50, it's 2,500. So that means you actually do lose. You lose 500 battle points by tipping people, but it's only costing you 10 points per tip, which is not bad. Maybe worth it. But I have to tip 50 times. That's fine. I could do that easy. Open treasures. Yeah, I'm going to get levels from this stuff. Trivia points. What do we got? That's not too bad. Battle Cup stuff. Yeah, it's Bruno. These are kind of hard because you have to be in all the games. What else we got? Quest rewards. Saw these. Whoa. Okay. Ah, yes, this screen. Where you can see that you have nothing special. Okay. Looks like I'm only missing 2 more of these. They like really want to give the player cards out. It's the Kunka Shark thing. More Arcana votes. Nope, I've already got those. Where are these at? 110, 263, 380. That makes sense because that would level you. That would help you level up faster. So it'd be kind of stupid to. If anything, oh, they're only one-time things though, I suppose. Pretty cool. All right. Battle Cups. I'm in tier 7. Oh, I barely remember this one. I think I had like a random party that I didn't know very well. This is the one we won. This is a tier 8. We weren't actually tier 6. It was like a tier 8 tournament that we won. I don't remember why I said why I changed the name to tier 6. It's because somebody on our team was tier 6. Who is this? Mott? God, I can't remember. Maybe that was CCNC. I don't remember. Maybe it was Wolfman or something. I honestly don't. I don't remember. Quarterfinals. Oh, that was that one with Jaw that we lost round 1. This one, I think I lost round 1. No, we won this one. This one was a raw tier 8 as well that we won. And yeah. Okay. Compendium? What do we got? Prize pool. I've got 30 days. Okay, it's not time. Player cards? 45 packs? Are you freaking kidding me? That's actually insane. What is a premium pack? What is this? Premium pack? Premium pack. I don't know what that is. I wonder if there's any change. Probably not. I'm sure it's the same. Looks about the same. Wow, you get 0.5 points per camp stacked. Was it always that much? I feel like it wasn't. That's actually so much. Camp stacked was pretty bad points in the past. I think this got buffed. One thing I wish that they would show is like differences, like patch notes for fantasy, because it's hard to memorize all the numbers. Tower Roshan were always 1. Those look about right. These look accurate, especially the deaths one. I know that's right. But I feel like camp stack, there was very little camp stack because it's harder to stack camps now. Creeps don't spawn as often. So it just doesn't happen as much. This is really normal, plus 3 points per team fight percentage. First blood is 4. So I had a great time doing this actually. The other's wildcard. God, there's gonna be so many days. 3-day group stage, 6-day main event, plus wildcard day. So fantasy was fun. You basically just pick the cores. They'll be like, pick 2 cores, pick 1 offlane, pick 2 supports, and you just pick teams that are playing that day that you think will score well. You can kind of look up stats. Players that ward a lot, teams that usually do well but have long games because you have more time to get stuff done. Let's go. Yeah, I had this for DC for a while actually. Oh, that's cool. That's actually cool. I was wondering, this is a cool way to bring this back. Oh, maybe... No. I don't think that... I don't know how you get premium. So Compendium's obviously not ready. I probably won't buy levels unless like I haven't gotten something that I really want, but I was actually really looking forward to using Reef's Edge, so maybe I should start playing. Maybe I should turn this video off. It's probably been like 2 hours. I don't know. Anyways, you guys can buy one. It's pretty inexpensive if you buy the level 1. It's like what? 10 bucks. You get all of these basics right off the bat, which is not bad. You'll get access to the multiplayer campaign apparently. So, seasonal matchmaking. I think it's pretty worth it if you guys are interested, if you have 10 bucks to spare. And if you're going to spend more, you can always save $3 by buying the mega bundle like I did. But I must say, I definitely want to be like level 200 or something like that. There's a lot of good stuff I'm missing. I'm sure I'll get at least like 30 or 40, maybe 50 levels. Because it's May right now, and this is going to go all the way till August. So I got 3 months to play games and do quests and stuff and wager. Resets in 4 days. Come on, Dazzle. Please vote for Dazzle, guys. Carry me. Carry me through. Oh, here they are, premium players. What does this mean? It doesn't say. Maybe it's like all silvers minimum or something like that. Could be something like that. Or maybe it's like huge percentages, so maybe there'll be some like outliers in cards. Because lately cards have actually not mattered that much. The percentage things, they don't make a big difference. Picking the best heroes is by far, or the best players is by far the biggest thing.
Patience from Zoe.
What is this? Do I have to get this to do? Oh, maybe the event's easier or something like that. Get more gold or something. Yeah, that's what I want.
Wow! Wow!
That's what I need in my life, actually.
Wow! Wow!
Gold tier. I would be down with a 2.
They're all dead!
Brutal, savage, ranked.
What the hell is this? It's just like a giant dump. Like, oh, hey, have some things. These are really value, actually, because then you can get a lot more levels per week. They make a big difference. So I'm going to look for these really quick. Because, you know, if you play a lot every week, you're willing to throw cash at Valve. Not these. Is there really no other one? Surely there's one lower. Yeah, here's one. This one's, that one, that's really valuable. That's probably what I should aim for. It's trying to get to 110 as fast as possible with quests and stuff. Because then you get 1500, which basically means every week you can get, if you win all of your bets, you can get 3 levels per week, which is quite a lot outside of quests. So, all right, I think I have literally looked at everything. This is a Chinese caster, I think. But they've already spent that's a lot of money. All right, let's do some math, guys. How much money did that person spend? 24 levels is $10. So if they start at level 75, 1,000 minus, I'm sorry, they're level 1,100? Yeah. 1,100. They probably dusted a bunch of their immortals is probably what happened. So let's just say 1,000. Minus 75. I think it took $400 in the past. Divided by 24. So 38.5 purchases of this. So that's 300. Yeah, it's about $400 again. So it costs you $400 to 385 for me right now. 385 USD for me right now to hit level 1,000. Which honestly, level 200 is like the god tier area. Anything past that is kind of a shitload of money. Because you start getting less and less benefits, but it's definitely less out here. Get a lot of premium player packs and shit. These are, but it's like if you're already level 500, right? Like, doesn't matter. Does it truly matter, guys? Okay, I promise I'm done. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.